Hi and welcome to Spice and Pans. Today we'll be cooking curry vegetables. So let's start cooking. We'll need to make the spice paste first. I'll be using my Magic Mix food processor. I'll be adding in 10 pieces of dried chili, which I've rehydrated. Cut into small pieces like this and deseed. Now why do I want to deseed this? Is basically with the seed on it will be pretty spicy. So basically I just want the spiciness without the heat. 25 grams of dried shrimp, rehydrated too, and make sure it's soft like this. I soak them for approximately 15 minutes. Just normal room temperature water will be fine. 1 teaspoon of coriander seed powder. 2 tablespoons of curry powder. I'm using the meat curry powder. If you can get vegetable curry powder, by all means do so. But for me, I don't think that's really too much of a difference in taste. 1 stalk of lemongrass, which I've used only the white part and cut them into small pieces like this so that it's easier to blend. 20 grams of belacan. This is actually fermented prawns which they have actually dried with salt and sun it already. I've actually dry roasted this so that the taste will actually be better. So I'm putting this into. Now in order for them to blend easier, I'm adding in some oil. Perhaps about a tablespoon or so. Now we just need to blend all this together. Now if the paste is a little bit too dry, you can always add in a little bit of oil bit by bit. Okay, this is done. Let me show it to you. So this is done. We will now go and fry the spice paste. I'm using a pot called Shogun by Gourmet. It comes in a set. It has frying pan, small pan, cover. So this is actually quite a great buy. So once the pot has heated up, we need to fry the spice paste. Add in a little bit of oil. Pour the spices in, or spice paste in. Now of course, if you want this to be a vegetarian dish, don't add in the belacan or the dried shrimps. Oh, immediately the smell is coming out so good. Over medium-low heat, you'll fry the spice paste until it smells really good. Now you need to keep stirring this up because we don't want to burn this. When you see oil oozing out through the paste, that means this is done already. But right now we still need to stir fry this. This will take about 15-20 to half an hour depending on how much paste there is. Just remember, don't turn up the heat too high. I'd rather you spend a little bit more time frying this than to burn this. So sometimes cooking is all about patience. Now what is good about this pot, basically this pot is coated with granite. So basically you don't have to use a lot of oil because it's non-stick. I can start to smell it. It smells really good. As you can see, there's small bubbles bubbling up from the spice paste. That means this is ready, and also the color has turned into a beautiful dark red. So now you add the vegetables in. 1 whole carrot, 150 grams. Long beans over here, these are approximately 80 grams. I'm putting this in because I want them to be really soft. So just put it in. We'll add in the cabbage now. 200 grams of cabbage. Put it into. Okay. We will now add in some water. Stir them around. I've added in 600 milliliter of water. I'll be adding in coconut milk too. So now I'm not adding in too much liquid. We'll just put the lid on, turn it to medium heat, and let this steam for 10 minutes or so. Put the lid back on and cook it for 10 to 15 minutes. 15 minutes is up. Let's have a look. Right, this is what we want for the veg to soften a little bit. Now we'll add in the rest of the vegetables. I have over here 150 grams of eggplant, cut into thick chunks like this, and 80 grams of lady's fingers. So I'm just going to put them in. Put them in. Stir in also 400 milliliter of coconut milk. Now we'll add in our tofu puff. I'm using 5 pieces of tofu puff cut into half like this. Please do wash them and squeeze out the excess water and oil from here before we cook it. So I'm just going to place them inside here. Just spread them around. Give it a light stir. If you notice, we haven't add any seasoning into here yet. I would like to cook this up first and just add in the seasoning just right before I serve them. So I'm going to put the lid back on and let them cook for another 10 to 12 minutes depending on how tender or how soft you want the tofu puff and the rest of the vegetables to be. 10 minutes is up. Let's have a look. Beautiful. We'll now add in the seasoning. Let's give it a taste. Wow, tastes really good. But we need to add in a little bit of sugar and salt. Half a teaspoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt. Now in case you are wondering why I did not mix shallots into this paste, this is a very basic vegetable curry recipe. And the belacan and the dry shrimp actually add a lot of sweetness to this curry over here. Plus also we add in carrots and that's a lot of natural sweetness. But if you like, you can always add in minced shallots and fry them up first before you put them in. Okay, let me just give it a final taste. Wow, really, really good. Time to serve this. So the curry is done. Let's have a taste. Wow, this is really good. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how we cook our curry vegetables. I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.
So,
the rice is very good.